What do we think? Light on or light off? Let's do light off. Hi. It has been a long time since we've sat and just spoke to each other. Look, a lot has happened. Sorta. This channel just hit 5 years old, as of the other day, I believe. And I figured I would talk a little bit about kind of like the plans I have for this channel now. Enjoy the music in the background. I'm doing these a different way because I can speak better when I hear music in the background. I'm not sure why. It's how my brain works, okay? So, as of like November 15th or something, this channel hit 5 years old. This is my longest concurrent channel. I have been making content for 14 years, basically. I started making content in late 2011, early 2012, which is 14 years ago. It's kind of crazy to think about, but late 2011, early 2012 is when I started making music, and when I started making content, and boy, has it been a journey. I tell you what. So I want to talk a little bit about that right now. I'll have some of this in a longer video closer to the end of the year, but this has been a struggle month for me. I'm not gonna lie to you, but we're getting through it. Slowly but surely, we're getting through it. Hold on. My mic's all twisted weird, so it's making it hard to hear myself. My bad. But I have been, like I said, making stuff for 14 years. And I have never struggled harder to make this anything than this month. October was rough for me. Not this month. October was rough for me. But I kind of wanted to look back and just tell you guys about some of the stuff that I've done over the years and whatever for content. And one of those, well, let's just start like this. So 5 years ago, my first ever video was a Mortal Kombat video. And this was me coming back after, like, years of not making content. That Mortal Kombat video got age restricted. It's still up, but I think you just gotta be signed in to watch it. So it's still up there. If you scroll clear back in my videos, you can see that that's the oldest one. I was doing a lot of stuff without face cam and a microphone. It wasn't up until like 3-ish years ago that I got a microphone. It was the HyperX Quadcast S. I actually have the box right there. I obviously don't use that mic anymore, but that was my first microphone that I got. Apart from like headset mic, so I did do some stuff, but the headset mic was rough, so I was like, okay, something's got to change. And I was recording off my PlayStation with that mic plugged in, and the audio still wasn't great, so I decided I'm going to save up my bucks to buy a computer. And here I am. It took me forever, going to work and stuff, and I have loved the journey ever since. Back then when I was making stuff, I was having the time of my life, right? I was making stuff all the time. I was uploading 2 videos a day back when I had that. Making 2 videos a day, uploading 2 videos a day, editing them in Share Factory. Now, if anyone's edited through Share Factory, you know what a hot piece of garbage that is. It was not fun to edit through that. So, there was a point where I was uploading SpongeBob, like Sponge Out of Water, that game. I was uploading footage from that game, and it was doing well. Like, I was pulling thousands of views on that. And then I completely stopped uploading, like sometime after I got done doing SpongeBob stuff. It was like a year and a half that I didn't upload. Then I came back with that mic, and that was when I decided that I want to do this more. Like I said, I've been making content since 2012. That is a long time. But only in these last 5 years I've realized, like, I really want to pursue what I'm doing. And it's working out so far. So that's kind of the backstory to this channel. Like, I've had a bunch of other ones. I didn't really post gameplay stuff on them. It was just like vlogs of my little self. Because I had a tablet that could record and upload to YouTube, so that's what I used. Those channels have since been deleted. I had one that was on one of my school emails that got deleted because I lost the account, and then there was another one that was on a different school email that I had, but then I switched emails for some reason. I don't know what it was. And then I had one that I was going to upload on. I think I uploaded like 1 or 2 videos on them, which is the one I watch YouTube on. And I privated those, and then I have this one. This is the longest concurrent channel that I have for uploading. So it's 5 years now. 5 years and a couple weeks. 5 years and a week or something. So this channel has been my longest one. And we've seen some ups and downs with this channel, folks. Yes, we have. One of them being October. October was a rough month. I'll get more into that in a sec. I need a drink. So, October comes around, right? And I had so many plans for Halloween. I was going to do scary games the whole month. And I crashed and burned so hard. This is probably why my mic sounds weird. I'm over here clipping. But I crashed and burned so hard on that idea because I hit a major burnout. I'm talking like I was cruising and I went really fast. And I've talked a little bit about it before. I'm going to go more into depth right now. So I had so many plans for Halloween, right? One of those things being I was going to upload every day. That was a goal. It hit October 1st. That goal went out the window. I had to take a month off because I was at work and whatever. I'd take a month off to decide what I was going to do with the channel because of the fact I didn't know what to do. It got so bad to the point where I thought of quitting YouTube altogether. I was like, I don't know if this is for me anymore. Like, I think my time has passed. So, I didn't like the idea of that. And I just took a break. A long needed break. Figured after 14 years, I at least deserve one of them after making content. So, I took a break. And I came back on Halloween or a day before Halloween. I came back on the 30th, on the 30th. That was no, I came back in the middle of the month. This was an I'm back video. That was a lie. And then I came back again with an actual video of me playing Power Wash Simulator, but me speaking over it, telling you guys what's been going on. And that video is what pushed me to keep uploading again. Because after that video came out, I uploaded the 2 Scary Games videos. And it didn't get many views or whatever, which is fine. But I was like, okay, I could do simple stuff like this. And then after the 2 Scary Games video, out came one of the other videos, whatever I put out. Let me look, actually, because I can see. Okay, so actually, it wasn't that first. So I did the Let's Talk About the Last Little While video, which is the Power Wash Simulator video. Then I did a Punch-Out video, and that was my first, like, actual video back. And then I did the Scary Games video, and then the End of the Week video for, like, the End of the Week update that I do. And then the Do I Still Got It video from Friday Night Funkin'. And then by some holy grail, some divine blessing, Dispatch came out. And I saw it and it caught my attention. I've been wanting to play that game. That game couldn't have come out at a better time. I uploaded Dispatch. It did well. And then I took a break from Dispatch because I wasn't sure if people wanted to watch it, but I got some feedback and it's like people were like, yes, keep going. So I then uploaded a speedrun of Punch-Out, which I'm going to redo, and it did well. Then Dispatch again, and it did well. And then the Smash Bros videos, and then Dispatch again, and yada yada. These videos, I went from, like, no one was interacting with anything, and I was just like, okay, I don't know if it's worth doing anymore, to all of a sudden people wanted to see more stuff. People were engaging back with my videos again, and I was like, okay, we're in a good spot right now. And we've been going every day or every other day. The longest break I've taken is 5 days, but that's because I was busy. I actually had an excuse for that one. I was at work, and then I had to get up early. Okay, so here's how that went. Side story. I took 5 days away because I took a break. And then, no, I didn't take a break. I took a not chooseful break. Not by my choice break, I mean. I went to work. I worked for 2 days. I stayed up all night on the 4th day, recording 2 videos, and then I edited that same video on the 5th day, and then on the next day, or no, the 5th day, I stayed up all night editing the video and I uploaded it later that day. That was the longest break that I've taken, and then I've been uploading every day or every other day since then. I am loving what I'm doing again, like the content aspect of it. And you guys can probably tell that I'm actually liking it again, because I seem like I'm full of life in my videos, apart from if you go watch my other stuff, I was just like, oh yeah, do this, like I always say. But now I'm actually like, you know, wanting to record stuff, because it felt like a chore before, and I didn't want that. I didn't want that. Also, see that piece of paper right there? That says a swear word, right? I'm sure, because it says, let that blank go, you can obviously tell what it says. I'm pretty sure YouTube didn't like that showing in my videos all the time. So, me being creative as I am, I put a piece of paper over the word. And I like to say it helps with the video's performance, because ever since I put the piece of paper up, the videos have been doing better. I don't know if it's all sheer coincidence, but I'm keeping it up there just in case. And also, while we're on the topic of the room, lighting, okay? Christmas lights. Those Christmas lights over there, I don't know, wait, those ones right there, you know, that whole cluster right there. I don't know why it's a cluster, because they're not even that bright in here, but it makes the camera quality look better, at least from what I'm seeing. So it makes the camera quality look better, and I much prefer it to look this way. We're not in red lighting anymore. I would record with the red LEDs on, like you can see the LED strip right there. I would be recording with the red LEDs on, and it would be hurting my head, like hurting. And I made a couple videos about that, being like, my head, I can't record, like I have like a migraine or something going on. Ever since I took the red lights away, I've been fine. These Christmas lights are incandescent, or whatever they're called. So they're soft lights, and I think they've been helping with the headache thing that's been going on. Because if I would sit here and record forever, the strain from the red lights anyway, plus looking at a screen, would just start to tear at my eyes and eventually hurt my head the next day. So I decided once Christmas time rolls around, and I'm actually at the store, I haven't been at the store in forever, I'm going to buy Christmas lights. So I hit up the old Walmart and bought Christmas lights. Well, I didn't. I Venmo'd my sister because she works at Walmart. She bought me I bought me the Christmas lights, but I had a messenger for them. And she helped me put them up and whatever. So now we actually have lighting in the room that doesn't destroy my eyes. And I think it's helped with the videos, because I'm more in a cheerful mood and stuff from when making the videos. And I think it's because I'm not always having a headache from the videos. I can actually be more energetic and stuff. So that's good, isn't it? But either way, the last month was the hardest month I've ever had with content ever. I'm not sure why, but it was. And you know what? It's good, because I switched my content around and stuff I wanted to do, and now the channel was doing this. We're kind of going like this again. So I'm going to keep at what I'm doing. It's working. We're going like this. We're going up. So forward progress is better than no progress at all. And I don't know, we're just gonna keep trucking along. I've got some games I want to play. If you notice in like my last couple of videos, I haven't been editing as much. I barely edit anyway, but I would do like jump cuts and like the zoom ins and stuff. I'm relying more on my personality to carry these videos, because I have a pretty jokey like personality, and I think that it's better for that than to sit and edit the videos forever. Like, to over-edit them. I don't like over-editing. I barely like editing at all, for being honest, but sometimes I will edit sometimes. It just depends on the video. Like the Punch-Out video, I edited that one like a lot because it was, you know, an interesting video and stuff. But I'm relying more on my personality to take over the videos because I want to see something. And I think it's working. And with the dispatch videos, those videos have been a blessing to make, right? Those dispatch videos, I've been able to chill and just basically watch a movie with y'all. And it's easy to record. You know, you sit and you edit an hour worth of video, and it's just me behind the camera with all of you, you know, still making my dumb jokes and whatever. These are like the most raw videos, I feel like, just talking. I used to call the series Just Yappin', but they're more like vlogs, so, you know, I'll call my actual vlogs something else. If I ever do one again, that's the other thing, that's what I want to talk about. IRL videos. So, the holidays are coming up, right? My one friend that I do content with sometimes moved away, right? So he lives an hour away-ish, and 45 minutes, hour away. So I plan on doing a lot of IRL content for the holidays. The gaming stuff's still gonna stay, but I want to do more stuff in person for the holidays. I want to do like a 12 days of Christmas type thing. So every day for 12 days straight is a Christmas themed thing, whether it be a Christmas game or a Christmas video of something. And I think I like that idea. So I'm going to arrange plans, and maybe on day 12 we'll have something special, okay? I might release day 12 on Christmas, and I got something cooking up behind the scenes. I think y'all will either make fun of me for it or enjoy it, but I'm going to release it either way, if I can make it happen. If not, I'm going to have to do plan B, but I'm not going to let y'all know what that is. But let me know in the comments if you watch this far in the video. Also, subscribe if you have, okay? Haha, shameless plug. Let me know if you prefer the edited videos or just my personality in my videos. I have a personality that can swing either way. My personality can either be very crude, like, you know, like the dirty jokes and just dark humor, stuff like that. Or it can just be talking and just being a bubbly person usually. I think it carries the videos well, like it suits what I'm doing, because I'm playing Smash Bros. I can only do so much because I suck at the game, I gotta focus, but I'm trying to make it entertaining. And I think y'all like the video. You'll be seeing this by now. I think this will bring out after, so hopefully you guys like that Smash video I put out. I don't know. I have a very, like, my sense of humor, like I said, can either be crude or it can be whatever. It's just how my personality is. It's how it's always been. I said it before and I'll say it again. I used to be like not a good person. Like, not at all. I used to make fun of people for the sake of making fun of people, and wasn't good. I will go more in depth into that story at the big video at the end of the year. So just know I've changed. Actually, screw it. I'll give you it right now. Back in the day, I think I said it in a different video before, but back in the day, I had this group of friends. I was in 3rd or 4th grade, mind you, so not very old, like 9 years old. I had this friend group who had a very, what's the word? They had a very more colorful vocabulary than I did. And me only knowing what I know from going to school wasn't very much, because you only learn so much in English from elementary. So I was with these group of friends for, I want to say like the last half of 3rd grade. We'll go with 3rd grade because I think it's when it was. So I was 9 years old. They had a very colorful sense of vocabulary. I didn't know what any of the words they were saying meant, but essentially their rules to be friends with them was say these horrible things to people, or else you can't be friends. So me being my lonely self in 3rd grade, I was like, well, I want friends, you know, I want to hang out with people, like go to recess with people. And what followed, I wasn't a fan of in my later years, and even in 3rd grade. I had to, I'm so ashamed to say it, but in that friend group, it was basically call people the most vile things that they said, or I couldn't be friends with them. That was pretty much it. And I'm not gonna lie, at some point, I was probably throwing out slurs. Like, the 3 or 4 of us were throwing out slurs to people. I didn't know what they meant in 3rd grade. I was 9 years old. How old are you in 9th grade? So I was 5 in kindergarten, 6 in 1st, 2nd in 3rd. 7? I was 7? That doesn't seem right. I was anywhere between the ages of 7 and 9. No, I had to have been 7 because I was 11 in 6th grade. Or 10 in 6th grade. Wow. I forgot. You start school really early. My birthday's in August, and like the cutoff was September, so I barely got that cutoff. So I was starting school really early. Either way, so at 7 years old, there was say these things to people or not have friends. And I didn't want to not have friends. So we had me had to say these things to people. I thought they were just normal words because I didn't know what they meant. Looking back, they were not normal words. They were actually very extremely harmful words, hurtful words, one would even say. I wasn't friends with them for very long after that because one day I was at home and I asked my mom what these words mean, and they were slurs, all right? And I got in trouble. I didn't get in trouble. I was pretty much just like, you need to not be around these people. Then I got told what they meant. And I was not friends with them after that, like literally the next day. I think about that all the time. I went through 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th grade, making different friends. And the group of friends I have now, I have known since 6th grade. So from in the span of 3 years, I completely switched my personality around, like me around, and I was like, I don't want to be like that to people. I don't like hurting people's feelings. So I didn't like hurting people's feelings, so I don't know why I said any of that stuff in the first place, but I didn't know what they meant, was the things, until I said it, asked what they meant. Long story short, I wasn't friends with them for very long after that because of the stuff that they were telling me to say, and it would get me in trouble, and I didn't know what I was getting in trouble for, because no one would explain. So, I was not a very good person back when I was little, but it took me 2 years-ish to, well, not even, it took me till 5th grade. So, yeah, 5th grade. It took me till 5th grade to meet my first friend that I still have to this day, to pretty much change my whole perspective around. Like, I like being nice to people now because I don't want to hurt people's feelings. And to keep these friends, I gotta be nice. So, we grew up together, and I have never said a hurtful thing to him. I don't try to be hurtful to anyone because I was essentially being a horrible person back in the day for no reason. So, I have vowed never to speak like that again. I'm still saying it. I'm not gonna lie, it was slurs that we were throwing out that I had to say because I didn't know what they meant. I thought they were just normal words. Obviously, growing up now, I know what they mean, and I'm not gonna say them anymore. Well, I haven't said that. Sounds bad. Growing up now, I don't say stuff like that. I don't even talk. I talk normal. Occasionally, I'll throw in a couple swear words here and there, but I don't talk how I used to. I would not be sitting in this chair currently if it was recorded how I was speaking in the 3rd grade. It was that bad. Those people were terrible. That feels good to get off my chest. That's something that's been bothering me for a while. And I've only came to the realization the other day that I was like, I need to talk about this because it's obviously something that's internally bugging me if I'm still thinking about it. I'm forever going to feel guilty about it, but yeah. This is my formal apology to, well, not even that. I went and apologized to everyone that I've said that to because I learned what they meant and I was like, yo, my bad. Those people were horrible people. So, this is my formal apology to everyone. They're probably not watching this video, but back in the day that I was like, I was a horrible person too. I was a demon child. Not even a demon child. I was a pretty good child, but I was very much not informed on what words meant. Yeah, that was something that's been bugging me for a while, obviously, because it was still in my mind all the time. Probably will be for a while, but it's been 12 years pretty much since that happened, so safe to say I'm on a good track now. I don't even know why I said that story, honestly, but clearly it was bugging me, so I had to say it. Either way, plans for this channel. Next subject, I guess. Plans for this channel. Honestly, just have fun on the channel. I've been having fun so far, and I would much rather continue to have fun on the channel, because I don't want to not. Those are boring videos if I'm not having fun. Like the Smash Bros. Video I recorded, I was having such a jolly good time. Hopefully you guys like it. And those dispatch videos are just more laid back videos. So I'm gonna throw a couple things in here and there. Are you guys liking the longer videos? Because I think I like the longer videos. Just sometimes I'll do a short video, but I think I like the longer, like 20-30 minute videos. Like dispatch is an hour long. Probably would have been a better stream game, but with the amount of technical difficulties I had in one of the videos, it's probably good that I recorded. The game straight up crashed one of the times, but I'm just gonna have fun on the videos. You know, I like the longer videos. They're kind of a lot to edit because sometimes I get busy and then I have a one-track mind, so I forget that I gotta edit a video till I open my computer, and then I open Premiere for another video, and I haven't finished editing that video, and eventually it all stacks on top of each other. Ooh, Twilight Princess music. But that was the problem I had when I burnt out, is I had so much that I let stack on top of each other that it was up here and I was down here not doing any of it. So I'm back now, clearly. I've been uploading for what, the whole month? So like 20 days so far, apart from those 15 days. Apart from those 5 days I had to take off, but for 5 days, for 15 days, I've been doing good stuff. More IRL videos, I want to do those. And just more creative stuff. I got a pretty creative mind, so I can probably do some stuff. 12 Days of Christmas, like I said. I got stuff planned for that. Might release it Christmas Eve. The big thing, if I can do it, might release it Christmas Eve. And yeah. This year has kind of been a struggle for content, but we push on. We are pushing on currently. The channel is now on a slow growth again instead of a downward spiral. I would much prefer to have... So I got 354 of y'all. That's a lot of people. That's a whole auditorium. And I would much prefer to have a slow growth and build a community than go pew. Because if you go pew, you're not building... I don't feel like you build a core like connection with people if you go boo. Because you shoot up so quick and the numbers start going up and whatever, you're not really building a connection with your audience, I feel like. So I like the slow growth better. The only problem is I felt like the channel once was on the verge of a big boom, and it's getting there again. Like the videos are getting pushed out again. The content's doing good. So I think we're on the verge of another, like a bigger push. Back in the day, whenever I felt that big push coming, I let the channel die and would miss my chance. If I acted on all of those chances, we would be at like 15K right now. Maybe not, but a higher number than we are. But I got 354 homies, y'all. 354 of y'all who rock with my content. So I can feel that we're on one of those big pushes. I'm going to keep pushing on. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm going to keep doing the Smash videos. I'm going to keep doing the longer videos. I'm going to keep doing more scary games. Five Nights at Freddy's is going to come soon, finally. And I just have a lot of stuff planned. A lot of stuff. I might do a long video on Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze because I want to play that game. I bought it for my birthday. I treated myself to Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze for my birthday. That was 2 months ago. I haven't played it yet. I did one video on it, but I haven't done anything else with it. So I might do a longer video on it because I want to. I don't know. I'm also going to do that Punch-Out speedrun. Reattempt. Because I didn't like how the first one turned out, so we're going to do a reattempt to kind of perfect my skills. And then I'm going to do a third and final video of the final run, and that's going to be the time. And then maybe sometime in the future I'll do a live stream attempting it again. I like that game, can you tell? I really don't have much else to say. This is a long video of me just talking, but it's good to talk because it's been a while since we've talked. So this is kind of like the mid-month update. Yeah, because I did the one November 1st. It's November 20th now. So mid-month update. Thanksgiving's just around the corner. I will do another update video before Thanksgiving because I might take a day or two off before Thanksgiving and stuff. So I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. The channel's slowly going up. We're chugging along. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the music in the background. It makes it a lot easier to speak when I'm not speaking in silence. I can actually hear stuff in the background, so I'm recording the music through OBS. It's working, so I'm recording it through OBS, and I'm talking, and I should end the video because I'm rambling. So, thanks for sticking around, man. You know, we're gonna do good things here. 2026, that's gonna be the year. Truth be told, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I've been doing it 14 years. Not sure how much longer I can do content. You're my chair. Hold on. Hear that? Squeaky chair. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all though, really quick at the end of the video. Do I plan on stopping content eventually? Yes. Anytime soon? No. I will upload videos until pretty much either the day I die or my channel burns. One of the two. Banger song right here, by the way. I don't know. The beat go crazy. But I do plan on stopping at some point. Not anytime soon though, so y'all don't gotta worry about that. I don't know. I like what we're doing here. So I'm not gonna end it early. 14 years is a long time. But if I had it my way, I'd go 14 more. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. You don't gotta worry about me quitting anytime soon. So, follow my socials in the description. I have a TikTok and all that jazz, so you can go down there and follow it. I plan on doing streams and clips there, and whatever. Go follow me over there if you watch my channel. I need the support, please. And that's pretty much it. So, thanks for watching. Consider subscribing. Thanks for sticking around, and I'll see y'all next video. Toodaloo. Really quick, before the end of the video. I just looked at YouTube Studio, and the dispatch video that I uploaded just earlier today is on track of getting more views. It's getting pushed out and stuff, so that we're doing good on that one. So go give it a watch. It was a good video. It's the video I just uploaded the other day or yesterday, depending on when you're seeing this. And yeah, I plan on doing that game in a couple more days. Doing the next episode in a couple more days. Excuse me. It was a good video. It's a sad video, but it's a good video nonetheless. So go give it a watch. Tell me what you think about it. Leave a comment, leave a like, whatever. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So figured I'd go shout that out. Bye bye.